So I did a thing. I did a science experiment, and I want you, yes you, to spend the next couple of minutes with me while you watch me do my soil science experiment. And please comment any suggestions you might have or any other experiments you'd like to see me do. Guys, we can do this. We can become literally the generation that saved the world by gardening. Look at the water. By gardening. I believe that in my heart. I believe that in my heart. We can feed the world without poisoning it, without raising carbon emissions, without being cruel to animals, without killing off entire species of fungi, bacteria, and insects. I firmly believe that you and I can feed the world while we save the planet. The world does not need to stop gardening to save the world. In fact, that's kind of not real smart, because where's the food going to come from? What we need are more gardeners gardening the right way, not less gardeners growing food. Hello everyone, welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So I have a great video for you today. We are going to talk about soil temperatures, and to prove my point, I have a really cool gadget here. So last night I came out and I took a temperature of my concrete, and here it is. All right guys, I just wanted to show you the temperature of our concrete at 9:30 at night after a long, hot August day in Southeast Louisiana. So 87.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I went to one spot in the garden. I took the temperature of the mulch and the soil last night. Mulched garden, okay? 67 degrees. That's the mulch on top. Okay. What I noticed was, and this was really interesting to me, my soil was warmer than the mulch last night. And I'm like, hold on. Why isn't the soil cooling off? Like, it's been a hot day. I'd like my soil to be cooler than my mulch. But I realized after a little research last night that it was actually a good thing. You don't want your soil temperatures to be going 20-degree variables constantly, because that is going to stress out your root system. So by my soil staying warmer than the mulch last night, my warm, heat-loving plants are doing amazing, even though the cooler temperatures are coming. So you might be wondering, who cares? Why are we even talking about this? Because I want to show you what happens as the sun comes up and how mulch can actually keep your temperature steady. All right, so soil temperature is very variable. Throughout the day, your soil can literally change temperature like 30, 40 times. And what I mean is it can get really hot, really cool. And guys, that just stresses out the roots of a plant so bad. It's kind of like when you're working outside and then you go into your cool house and you go back outside and you get really hot again. Then you go back into your cool house. Have you ever done that? Then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or when you're in your vehicle, it's nice and cool, the temperature is steady. You have to stop somewhere, get out of your car for a little while, you get back in your car. It starts to make you feel really bad, going from hot to cold. The temperature variable stresses your body. It's the same exact things for the roots of your plants. So that's why mulch is so important. Not only does it trap moisture around the roots of your plants and keep the soil moist so that your plants won't be so stressed during a drought or a heavy rain, it's exactly the same thing with temperature. So let's go check. Here's my temperature right now. What we're going to do is we'll walk out to the concrete and we're going to check the concrete, and I'm going to show you what the temperature of the concrete is when it's only 77 degrees outside right now. All right. You see that? 93.0. So it's 77 degrees outside, but the concrete is 93 degrees. All right, this is the same exact spot in both the clipped videos I've already shown you. 100.5. Okay, wait, it's going down. 99 degrees, all right? Now we're gonna move this mulch and we're gonna check the temperature below it. 80, 85 degrees, or 84.5. What I found to be very interesting was that my mulch temperature had changed 40 degrees from last night to this morning, from in the 60s to almost 100. Oh, I think it was 100. And then look at the soil temperature again. Rewind the video, check it out. The soil temperature has only changed 10 degrees. Guys, what is that telling you? Think about it. It's telling you that the mulch is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and that is being an insulator. It insulates the earth, okay? It, just like your skin insulates your body. It helps control your temperature, all right? It keeps the fluids inside of you. It protects you from injury. Well, so does mulch on top of the soil, okay? So that is why I keep making these videos about mulching, because I want you to understand that your garden can look just like this, can look just like this. We just survived an entire month without rain and temperatures with the heat index of 120 degrees. Everything is thriving. Everything. I mean, the corn, the okra, the watermelons. Every time I come back out here, I'm shocked in this watermelon patch, because it doesn't matter where I'm at, I'm finding new baby watermelons. Like, they just keep coming. And it's because the soil is so heavily mulched. And it's not just the mulch. If I'm not currently gardening in a section of this 1/4 acre market garden, look at this. These are just weeds, okay? Yes, they are just weeds. They're very easy to pull up because they pull right out of the soft soil, because it's covered with a heavy mulch. So the soil, the clay underneath is not like a brick any longer. It's very, very soft. So I can pull these up very easily and go toss them into my chicken coop so they can make it into compost that I then put right back in the garden. But roots in the soil, heavy mulch, guys, this is what makes a garden thrive when the weather is so insanely out of whack. Okay, stop right here. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, because if you do all those things for me, more people are going to see this video, and that's more of us saving the planet. So now that I've shown you my experiment, I want you guys to hear what a few more experienced YouTube gardeners have to say about the subject, because it's serious stuff. So I'm gonna clip in some videos, but I want you to wait and watch all the way to the end of the video. Yes, I said all the way to the end of the video, because as the day goes by and the temperature rises, I'm gonna do one more comparison to mulch, concrete, bare soil, covered soil here in about an hour when the temperatures are up in the 90s. I want you to see, we want to see in the exact same spot, I've already done my soil temps, to see if that area stays in that 80 degree zone. We're gonna check that out together, and I want you to come on this journey with me, because we're rowing in each other's boats. So don't cut me off halfway, guys. I've got a lot to say. Yeah, right? I do have a lot to say. I'm getting better at clipping it down. My videos are actually getting shorter. That's a good thing, right?
Let's use a practical example. Let me show you with our surface temperature reader what's happening here. So let's just take a shot of the driveway. We can see it's 115 degrees. Now let's go into the garden, and we're going to take some more. I mentioned one more thing, and that the air temperature right now is about 80 degrees. And so we saw that the driveway itself was 115 or so. So let's take a shot of the top of the mulch here. So we just have this wood chip mulch. All right, so we're taking a look, and we have 113.6. So it's about the same as out there. But now let's pull back some of this mulch, and let's take a reading of that. 75 degrees. Okay, and also I want you to notice, take a look at this soil right here. You can see that it's moist. I mean, you can see the moisture that's retaining. You can see that there's worms, invertebrates right there, okay? And that's what we're doing. We're feeding that. They're decomposing this wood chips, it's retaining moisture, and it's moderating soil temperature. Okay, so we're going from 114 basically, just a couple inches down, it's 75 degrees.
So the first inch of bare soil is over 110 degrees. It looks like it's gonna try to run up to 120. So we're almost composting in the sun here right now. 130 degrees, 140 degrees would be sanitizing the soil by killing off weed seeds, destroying weed seeds. It would do a whole number of things. It's almost to 120. This is the soil surface. Throwing seeds that are hardy, throw sow in this kind of environment could prevent any growth. We can get down to the layer of where the soil actually is. So here's the soil. I'm putting it in 3. And instantly I see it starting to drop. That soil's solidly 80 degrees.
All right, guys, it's up to 91 degrees at 11 o'clock. Time to begin with checking temperature. Let's start with the concrete. All right, there's your concrete temperature, 104. All right, here's the temperature of the grass, 96.5. All right, there's the mulch, 117.5. All right, same spot we've been checking. 91.5. Okay, so it was up to 91.5. That's about, what was it, about a 4-degree increase, but the external temperature has gone up like 15 or 16 degrees. So that gives you an idea of how mulch really helps to insulate your soil, okay? Now I'm gonna go around just for fun, and I'm gonna take some more readings around the garden, and we're gonna just talk about it, okay? Here's an area that stays in the shade for the hottest part of the day, all right? Now that mulch is 96.5. Let's see what the soil temperature under these leaves would be. Now you can tell, look, there's not much left, all right? There wasn't much mulch there to begin with. 88.5. Yeah, I would say this is the heaviest mulch I have because it's the freshest. It's probably about 7 inches here. Ooh, 137 degrees because this is in sunlight all day for 12 hours. Let's get through all this. When I tell you it's deep, I mean it is deep. All right, there's our soil. 91 degrees. Wow. And now let's go find one spot on my entire property where the soil is bare and the sun is on it the majority of the day. Okay, this soil is bare, obviously, and it's exposed to the sun all day. Hoo-wee! 111 degrees, and it's only 91 degrees outside. And look at that clay. That's a rock. For the ones of you who made it to the end, God bless you. Thank you so much for rowing in our boat. Yes, I have water. Probably can't see it, but I have water. I just put myself in the sprinkler on accident. I tend to do that a lot. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Share our videos. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching Starkey Farmstead. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share our video.